Okay. I wanted to talk about carpets. Carpets. So when I was growing up, living with my parents as a student, we had this very large, like either Turkish or Persian rug, which it wasn't like really a Persian rug. I think it was just something made to look like that, done in that style. It lived in the kitchen to cover up a giant, unsightly mismatch of floorboards in front of the refrigerator. I guess at some point in time there was a leak and they had to replace part of the floor and it didn't match. It was two different types of wood grain. So to hide that, my mom was given this carpet by a customer of hers, and she placed it in this spot. And it lived there for probably over a decade of my youth growing up, and I remember it very vividly. My parents' place was kind of a sanctuary growing up. Usually, like, the people I cared about would end up at my place, and we would stay up late at night. And we would oftentimes sit on the floor on this carpet, and we would drink tea, or my dad's orange juice, and we would just talk in the dark. Sometimes all night. That was the safe space. They don't have it anymore. I think they got rid of it when I went away to college. So this kind of, I don't know. I feel like I snatched it out of the ether and brought it back into my life by purchasing this. This makes me really happy. It's like a baby carpet. I feel like if I feed it, it will grow, and then one day it will be big enough that I can sit on it and it can be like my carpet safe space again, and I can invite people to sit at it with me. But yeah, this is my new desk setup, by the way. We redid the floor in the lab. What's happening, Mark?
The table is losing a foot in 2024. It's gonna get moved outside and cut down.
And then the carpet is to follow. So I've lived in this house with Mark for close to a decade, over a decade. This entire time, the lab has had carpeting as the floor, which is really terrible for a lab space. The grime of ages. The most disgusting
Goodness
carpet.
gracious, you should find valuable things on the floor there.
I'll run the magnet thingy
And anything else, yeah.
over it.
Cover all the screws.
Wow. It's like a desert of washers. And just like that, it was gone.
There was go.
Clean my room, mommy. Noodle can go in the middle.
The domain bomb the land.
Mark, over the period of a week, stripped all of the carpet out of this room, and we inched all of the furniture out of the way, you know, like 10 feet at a time, until everything was replaced with floorboards, and now we have proper tile in here. And since we redid everything, we reorganized all of our stuff and did inventory. So everything is organized and clean in a way that it literally never has been in my adult life. And the space that I'm sitting in is exactly the way that I want it. So this is a first.